Hello everybody, welcome to my channel 1111 Butterfly Effect, where knowledge is power and transformation happens. Thank you all for joining my Divine Spirit and I here at the table today, January 7th, 2020, for a What Next? A Twin Flame Focus Oracle message. That's what's next. Yes, we're asking for a what's next for the twin flames on this journey. So divine feminine and divine masculine, are you paying attention? Because this is for you for January 7th, 2020 and the rest of the week ahead. Tried for a couple days to get this one out and it just wasn't happening. Usually I do these on Sundays, but it just wasn't working. So hopefully the third time's the charm, and we're kind of on the third time side C. So something is definitely going on here. I'm tongue-tied, I'm tongue-twisted, I'm having trouble getting things out. So hopefully we can get this one finished off and move forward. I pre-shuffled, and these are the cards that came out. I'm not going to go back. There was already difficult situation going on, so I'm going to stick with this. This is how they fell and the main energy there. And what we're using today is the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue to receive our what's next for the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine for January 7th, 2020 and the rest of the week ahead. So our first card we have here, and this is, card one usually is this is past action possibilities, or you can do past current, how it's affecting your current, what is going on, and your future possibilities. So it's a 3-card spread, so let's just go with past, present, and future. And nematona. Let's just read this real quick. Look at all that violet. That's crown chakra, divine communication, at one with creation, a realized co-creator. You're manifesting your reality right now, okay, in a sacred space. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine, to help you hone your gifts and fine-tune your intuition with the divine. It's always helpful to, create a sacred space, an altar, or go to a sacred space. Like here in Arizona, there's Sedona, for instance. And create an altar or visit a power place and connect with the divine. Create yourself a sacred space so you can communicate. Your sacred space is within you now. By creating an altar or visiting a sacred site, you connect with the symbols and energy that have been infused with meaning and prayer over the centuries. Don't take these symbols lightly, for they're powerful indeed. When you connect with sacred symbols, you help your inner sanctity find a home in the outer world. You also tap into the ancient wisdom and spiritual grace of the old ways. Explore spirituality through sacred symbols and sites, and allow your soul to joyfully meander among the various ways available to you to unite with the divine. It's not a matter of how you connect, but that you do so frequently. Not just one of those candles are lit, but all those candles are lit. And look at that beautiful young lady, that beautiful soul. listening, paying attention, fine-tuning her gifts, his or her gifts, depending, how this resonates for you, the divine feminine or divine masculine, possibly both, because you're mirroring each other, okay? So if one's doing the work and doing pretty good and not all freaked out in their head, then the other one will follow suit, right? Create your sacred space. That'll help. It always helps. Whatever you believe in. Indeed. Next card. Potential current situation, circumstances, and action that needs to take place. Quiet time. Take some time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. Quiet, dearest one. Quiet your mind. Breathe and let go of words, worry, and plans. Go into that space of silence deep within you. That vortex of peace where the world doesn't enter. Now is the time to retreat in silence and spend time alone. I'll lovingly help you rejuvenate and recenter yourself. Don't try to make any decisions now. Just allow your mind to be at rest. You'll know soon enough when it's time to take action. But for now, quiet your mind and rest. And this looks like the same person there, right? Look at that. Looks like the same person to me. And that glow, that colorful glow that she was communicating and connecting with, well, now it surrounds her. See that? Written in the stars, people. More violet. Definitely divine communication and connection going on here. So that means pay attention and listen. Create yourself that sacred space. And that includes you. You are the temple. Even Christ talked about that. If you want to go there. Okay? You want to be enlightened and you want to continue to ascend. This is the direction you need to go in. Stop listening to other people that don't have your best interests at heart. They only have their interests at heart. And if they're feeling down and not going anywhere, they're going to want to keep you down and not going anywhere. Right? So, you've gained all this knowledge. You're communicating. You're open to communication with the divine. Listen. Take some rest. Okay? Prepare yourself. You're going to need the rest. Because pretty soon there won't be much rest. Alright? Leading to this, Kali, endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. Okay? What you hold in your hand is the key. Right? What is it? What you think in your mind, you hold in your hand. So what is it that you're holding in your hand? Think about it. Follow your intuition. Look inside. That's where the answers are. Your intuition, your guides are talking to you. The divine is communicating with you, and by the minute. All you have to do is pay attention. Right? Okay. It's the truth. Let's read up on what Kali says, right? I hope I'm saying the name right. Hey. Yeah. Endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. I sing praises to those whose hearts accept the universal order, which only appears to be chaotic and ever-changing. In actuality, everything is designed down to the smallest detail, to be in perfect operation. The dance of the universe is a happy one, with energy swirling and twirling in a never-ending celebration of life itself. Join this dance, dear one, and enjoy the remarkable journey of the weavings of the story of your life. Do not fear what appears to be a change or a loss. It's only the transitioning orbit of energy interplaying with you and your loved ones. Embrace it as evidence that you're alive. Embrace your deepest emotions as a signal of your true human essence. Whatever's happening is the best thing for you. It's divine. Divine knows best. Father knows best, huh? Keep your thoughts positive. Stay optimistic. Stay in your, in the higher zone, the higher frequency zone. What appears to be a loss is really the beginning of a new happy phase. Let the past go. Let it go so things can flow. It's time to move forward, right? Exactly, because that's what the universe is saying. Okay? The universe is talking here. There's the universe. Your guides. Goddess Kali. Whoever your guides are, your divine creator, they're pointing you in the right direction. And anything that's ending is because something's about to begin, or things are beginning. New things are beginning. Make room. Make room for Daddy? Isn't that a TV show? Yeah, well, endings, definitely. Loss, definitely. I just lost 2 teeth. Right? I'm going to the dentist. That's just fun, fun, fun. But that's beside the point. I had to just toss that out there. Have a little empathy for me, huh? Actually, my mouth is finally feeling better than it's felt in the last, weeks, several weeks. I'm so glad that's over with. Endings and beginnings. Some things have to end so other things can begin. So things aren't always as they seem, and a loss is not always a loss. Right? Yeah. Natural cycles. Right? If the old twin flame connection, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, as their old selves, don't change, don't end, then the new beginning can never begin. Right? And what is that new beginning? Well, of course. The Beyonce card. I sold undying love. The love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. Right? That's why I call it the Beyonce card. If you like it, then you better put a ring on it. No pressure. I'm just saying. Okay? If you like something, why are you hiding it? You don't have to announce it to the world. You only have to tell the important people. The most important one. really. You know who you can trust, right? But that's what's beginning, or what's about to begin, undying love. So if you want that to happen, okay, you got to continue in this direction. Continue leveling up and growing into your higher self. Give yourself that rest to rejuvenate and and hone your gifts, right? Let go of that which does not serve you anymore, so that these new things can begin. No, in whatever circumstances that is. Career, finances, love, relationships, however that fits for you. The old must be released so that the new can enter. Remember that door that's opening? Well, that person, your divine masculine, if we're talking about the divine feminine, they can't walk through it. If your door is closed and locked up, triple locked, right? Undying love. This is something you can trust. Sacred heart, we're talking here. Okay? Chakra cleared. All the flowers representing life and beauty. Flowers represent a lot of things, but that's what I'm getting out of this. Right? When it comes to matters of the heart, your help is here. It's all around you and also inside you. Your inner wisdom may seem quieted by any pain that you feel, yet be assured that the healing you're undergoing is swift and efficient, and you truly are healing from the inside out. First, your heart must heal from its grief, loneliness, and any feelings of betrayal. This can take some time, so be patient with yourself. Treat yourself as you would any ailing person, with caution, gentleness, and tenderness. Next, get yourself out into the world. Not in a harsh fashion, but with outings to parks, forests, and the like, which are essential to lightening your outlook. Nature is a great healer. That's why I'm frequently amidst the flowers and the trees. Beyonce, right? Although they may seem quiet on the outside, they're quite talkative when you breathe and simply ingest their magical tones in conversation. That's why plants like music. Have you ever played music for your plants or your garden and see how well it grows and reacts to it? It loves it because they're alive, and music brings life, energy, love, right? Reflective and dependent on its frequency, of course. And that's a whole nother story, music and its frequency. Spend time amongst the forest and the trees, as well as the plants and animals, and you'll regain your foothold upon this planet. You'll revive your sense of spirit and your desire to tread among the living once again. I promise you that your heart will mend, and that you'll also help others in this fashion along the way. Class is in session. Has the teacher showed up yet? Because the students are ready, right? People be waiting on you guys to get it together. Divine feminine and divine masculine. Your soul family's waiting. Other twins are waiting for your guidance and your help to navigate through this hard stuff. Because like I said, the less you've done, the less work you've done in your life up to the point of your twin flame discovery, the harder your journey becomes. But if you have managed to do some, if not the majority of your work, your healing, your leveling up, your ascension, your awakening, your seed of the soul, dark seed of the soul, all that stuff. If you've done some, if not most or all of that work, your twin flame journey is much easier than others. I will bank money on that. This is the research I'm doing. And so far, this is what the research is telling me. And everybody's journey is different. And we all do have to go through these things. Some go through it on a much more intense level than others. A, dependent on their personality. B, dependent on, how much damage was done. C, dependent on their ability to cope and decipher and navigate through it all and not lose their mind, right? So, what's next is the undying love, okay? Because y'all have done this, and if you haven't, do it. Get to it. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. So if you haven't done it, do it. Get to it. If you've done it, good, because then you're here. You're resting, you're having some quiet time, you're rejuvenating your soul, your spirit, your gifts, you're honing in on things. You're mastering your higher self. You're mastering your gifts. You're leveling up to your higher self. Right? And if you've already been through this quiet time, then okay, guess what? You're past that point of detachment. The endings have taken place, and beginnings are about to happen, or are happening. So if you've gone through and done the work, connected with the divine, took your quiet time, your rest to rejuvenation, let go of what you needed to let go of so things can flow, feel it, you felt it so you can heal it, right? Endings happen, relationships ended, people walked away, ghosted you, disappeared out of your life. You changed, thought processes changed, behaviors changed, life changed. Why? Because something new is about to happen. The best romance, adventure experience of your life, of a lifetime. A twin flame union. But to get there, a lot has to happen, right? So, let's do a quick check, clarity with the Butterfly Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue to see just what these changes are looking like for what's next for the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine on this Twin Flame journey for January 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. What's 2020? What's going on with this divine connection between the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine? Things are looking good, okay? We can handle the change, right? And if you like it, we can put a ring on it. I'll wear that ring proudly. Will you? I'm here to fulfill my contract, to follow the agreement. Are you? Let's give it a couple more shuffles and just pull a quick what's going on? What are the butterfly oracle? What does the butterfly oracle, my divine spirit, have to remind us about what's next and what to be prepared for, right? Let's put this down there. Kuan Yin, compassion is the next one. If you don't have compassion about this journey, you won't have compassion for your divine masculine or counterpart, divine feminine. And you need to be patient and have compassion because this journey, it just doesn't happen the click of a shoe. Like Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz. You had the power all along, right? Well, yeah, we have the power all along, but still, we're not in control. Not of everything. And certainly not of this whole journey. Some things are already written before we even came to planet Earth. So, we need to remember. Alright, here we go. Please, my divine spirit and butterfly oracle, give us 1 or 2, 3 cards at most. What do we have to look forward to for these life changes ahead for the divine feminine and divine masculine in 2020? Huh? 2 cards. Anything else? Anything else, spirit? It's a lot of cards. I think we'll just leave it at these 2. Alright. New exercise program, volunteer, religion and spirituality, spiritual growth. New exercise program, pretty basic. You're likely already heard this divinely guided message. It's time to make a change with your exercise program. This may mean you simply need to start exercising because you've been sitting on your ass too long. No, the book doesn't say that, but basically it says that. Most likely, though, it's a sign for you to change your fitness regime so that it suits your current lifestyle. Notice the first thought that comes to mind about changing your workout routines, and your answer will be there. One thing's for sure, you are being guided to exercise in a way that you'll find enjoyable and stimulating. Extracurricular activity is included in that, right? The horizontal bombo, right? Okay, as a result, you'll look forward to exercising and you'll gain practical benefits such as increased energy, confidence, productivity, and a flow of new ideas, along with all the known health benefits of exercising. Alright, good thing to work on when change is happening is to go with the change and adjust yourself. And it helps other changes work in your favor when you do a little changing and adjusting yourself, right? Volunteer. That's a good way to stay focused and distracted all at the same time. Volunteer. Sometimes volunteer work is the best method of effecting change related to an issue that you're passionate about. Okay? And also of exploring a new potential career, meeting like-minded friends. You volunteer for doing work at a place you enjoy, a medical, a bookstore, for instance, or you volunteer at a hospital and you read for people. You volunteer at a dog shelter and you help care for pets. I mean, whatever the case may be. This card is guiding you to volunteer in a way that is meaningful for you. Remember that when you give, you also receive. And guess what? You can't outgive the universe, but you will get tenfold what you give. So pay attention to that. Donate items, help a person in need, volunteer on a committee, pray for God to assign you where you're needed most. Pray to God, your creator source. Okay? Let's not get, too wild on that. Focus on you, not what I'm saying as far as titles go. Religion and spirituality. Let us see here. Your spiritual life is shifting because you're getting in touch with your honest beliefs. What worked for you in the past doesn't ring true for you now. This may cause confusion within your family or within yourself. And if you're leaving a religious tradition, if what's happening in this twin flame journey is outside of what your family beliefs are or traditions are, that makes it tough and hard to move forward because it goes against everything you've been taught to believe. Well, guess what? Everything we've been taught to believe is crap. It's not true. Okay? And that's a whole nother tutorial. But truly, there is nothing wrong with being in this twin flame connection. No matter race, color, creed, sexual orientation, age, distance, location, doesn't matter. Right? It's not up to you to win your family's approval or of your beliefs and choices. However, if you're following a spiritual teacher, do use discernment before leaping in with a full commitment. Make certain that everything is as it appears to be and that you retain your ability to exercise your free will. Most important, be sure that you are happy and on a spiritual path that is aligned with your sincere beliefs. Follow what's in your heart. Because what's in your heart is not wrong. Okay? And your intuition will clarify that. Because what's in your head is your ego. Okay? I'm not saying that that's wrong, but that's not coming from divine. Okay? So that's the difference. Right there. Which will lead us, hopefully, to what? Spiritual growth. This card signifies that the change you're currently in the midst of, or contemplating, is part of your spiritual growth. It will bring about great blessings, even if challenges present themselves along the way. As this experience comes to a conclusion, you'll know that you are very strong indeed. In fact, this situation will push you to leave behind your comfort zone. You'll reach deep inside to a reservoir of strength that you did not know you had. This strength is both peaceful and powerful, and it helps you learn new life lessons, as well as let go of old pain and forgive your past. Endings and beginnings, right? Let go of old pain and forgive your past. Why? Because this is coming in. Beyonce's on her way. Right? Or Beyonce, or who's she married to? He's so memorable, I can't remember his name. Oh, it'll come to me. If it hasn't come to you already. Yeah, well. This is the beginning of what's ending. I'd say that's pretty nice. Right? This situation will push you to leave behind your comfort zone. You'll reach deep inside to a reservoir of strength you did not know you had. Be true to yourself. You know the way. You know the path. The path is lit for you. Right? The path is brightly lit. Stay on path. Thank you for joining my Divine Spirit and I here at the table, and the Goddess Guidance Oracle and the Butterfly Oracle. And if you like what you see and hear, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel, because knowledge is power and transformation happens. So until next time, take care, y'all. Bye-bye.